Hello there. Oh, hang on a sec. Just a quick addendum time. I rearranged everything as planned. This might look a little messy because it's all in the same file here. Here's my dialog. Okay, and here's my read text file. Well, I'll just show you running. Open a file. Save one. Now, as you can see, it's rather slow, but it is moving along. However, I want to cancel. Now it should give me what I've got so far, which it does. And that's what I wanted. Of course, I haven't changed anything for anything else. A small thing. I've always got a percentage bar. A percentage progress, I should say. But I can make that configurable. You know, what size file. At what size do I want to go into this? And also there should be two options. One, cancel the load completely and take what you've already got, or interrupt the load and then leave what you already have loaded, or what it currently is. What it currently is, I'm going to lose this. So there you go. There's really nothing to it. As far as the reading function goes, that's not much different. Yeah, I'm getting the encoding out. Okay. I've tried to cover everything all in one go. So here's the dialog. It has a dialog and a reg. The reg is just to maintain. Maintaining the window position. I could always center it, but whatever. Now inside that class is the thread. So I tuck the two together. So we can ignore this part for now. And just look at the dialog part. First I thought I had a bug, so I ended up with two timers. I only need one. So why don't I change that now? I don't know. What the timer IDs can be anything, right? 0 to infinity, I think. There's no possible conflict. I think. Let's call it timer ID. All I'm doing here is I start the loading thread going. Forget how I ignore that I've set it up already. Every once in a while, I just query it for how much reading it has accomplished so far. And this here, it changes the position on the progress indicator, or where it is. This here sets the range. I want to go from 0 to 100. And that's how you do that. This is ignored. This is a high word, low word type thing. So from 0 to 100 is the range. And then set the initial position to 0. And set pause is the W param of this message, which I send to that control. If I get a cancel, I call the thread's cancel load function, which you'll see in a second. If we're dying, I save off the current last window position. It should be in relative coordinates, but we'll see. As far as the thread goes, nothing to that. These are results. This is an argument passed in. This is a protected number. This is the result buffer to be filled in. This is a stub to forward the callback. This is the actual callback. It's in the format of that special callback. And the p void is this pointer of this object, the thread. Now in the callback, I set the granularity to 4096. I wait to acquire this value so I can check it. If that's equal to 100, return false. Now it's kind of a hack. The reason why this could be equal to 100 well, there are two ways that this will be equal to 100. One is I set it, no, there's no way that this can be equal to 100 on entry to here unless I've done something special in my own class. And that special thing is to set this equal to 100 if I want this to return false. Instead of adding a new flag, I just reuse this number because this is also a thread safe number. Instead of making a struct, I just use the same number. So nothing to that, right? Calculate the percentage, return true. Thread proc, signal thread started, read the file. And constructor, I set the file pointer to something passed in. I set the resulting string to something passed in. Percent done to 0 and encoding invalid. And export these to the functions cancel load. That's where I set this to 100. Get the resulting encoding, which has an assertion here. We shouldn't be asking for that while the thread is still active. And percent done. And lastly, the constructor for this dialog takes a pointer to file, a resulting buffer, and a registry for storing its coordinates. Init the dialog with that, init the thread with the two things it wants, and set my own registry thing to that, and create the registry key, and that's it. Do modal, just is regular do modal. So there you go, there you have a quick and dirty thing with a lot less quick than I thought, but that's good. I'm happy about that. That's what I'm going to do, just to show you how this should be pretty easy to modify. Where am I now? Where am I? File manager. I'll put this in a header. Read text file. Do I have the file size? Alright, the file size. I can get it from the file pointer. So let's say if it's bigger than 50,000. We'll do the loading thing. Otherwise, I'll do what I did before. No, not that. Sphere data, what's it called? Sphere data. T. What did I have exactly? I'll check it in. So I don't want to miss anything. I just set this equal to that, and that equal to that. So it seems I'm always setting with this, right? Even if there's a failure, that can go on. And there you go. So now for small files, it'll just do what it used to do. And for a large file, it'll use that little dialog. Now you could also set the status bar text. It's not perfect. I still want to have a second type of cancel. All I use is this, yeah, see that? The dialog ends in two possible ways to cancel, and I'm not checking. Cancel and OK. Turns out. If less than 100, return cancel, otherwise OK. So OK is a full read and cancel not. So I could use that information to decide what to do. Okay. I take a small file. Just opens it, just a regular. Less than 50,000. This is on the edge, so it's going to do regular load. This will give me the progress indicator, and that's fine. I can see now approximately how long I gotta wait. Okay. Now this is should be a modal dialog. Oh, it is a modal dialog. I shouldn't be able. That's weird. That's not supposed to be allowed. Dialog to modal. Oh, I gotta set the parent. I suppose. Why is it like a regular dialog? Now I get the modalist dialog. Yes. Where's the constructor? TS dialog. What's it called? Main window. Looks like set parent, but still. Well, no, I guess so. You can still receive messages, right? When there's a modal dialog box up, the window, the background window, is still receiving paint messages, right? And anything else if you allow it. Okay, now I can't do anything there. I'm gonna wait or cancel. So normal case, big case. I can't do anything. The thing is stuck. So there you go. Now why is it so slow? It's going. See that? It's getting slower the longer I've been running this thing. Now I wouldn't have known that before, that it's starting to speed up now. Still longer than I want to wait. Okay, see you.